2015 Coca-Cola Khaya Majola Cricket Week got underway in Port Elizabeth on Wednesday, the 16th of December. As was expected, the players were blown away from ball one as the Nelson Mandela Bay blew its customary winds. The first day saw the teams lock horns in timed cricket, which would put all of the youngsters' skills to the test. Hosts Eastern Province met Northerns, with the visitors opting to field first. Eastern Province reached 90 for 3 at drinks, Liam Lindsay holding the innings together with a half-century before perishing to Dean Foxcroft for 64. Eastern Province continued to lose their way, eventually being dismissed for 139, with Foxcroft taking 5 for 24. Northerns crawled along in their reply with spinners Jade de Klerk and Liam Lindsay bogging the batsmen down. Needing 5 runs off the last over for a win, Jonathan Jai stepped up and bowled a magnificent over to concede just 1 run and take the draw. Patient 30s from Ruan de Swart and Willie Ludik helped pull Northerns out of trouble. However, some superb fielding and fiery bowling from the likes of Jai and Lutso Sepamla kept EP alive as the match ended in a draw.
It was tough up front, but the longer I batted, the easier it got, and threw my wicket away, but I felt really good in the middle out there. Yeah.
Border won the toss and chose to bat against Northwest. However, the Eastern Capers found the going tough against the Northwesters, losing wickets regularly to be dismissed for just 107. Skipper Mngedisi Malika top scored with a solid 29, whilst Chepo Seoralo was the destroyer-in-chief, taking 4 for 22 with some good fast bowling. In reply, Northwest cruised past the border total, reaching 221 for 4 before declaring. The standout player was without a doubt Rowan Harsbrook, who compiled a magnificent, unbeaten 101 to bring up the first ton of the 2015 Coke Week. Border reached 43 for 1 in their second innings before stumps, which left Northwest with a first innings victory thanks to the heroics from Tseralo and Harsbrook.
Ons was net 'n paadjie baie vinnig verloor in die wedstryd en ons maar net gedink om 'n partnership aan die gang te kry. En toe aan die einde toe ons nou redelik gesettel is en toe ek en Via net bietjie gedink om bietjie te accelerate en bietjie die loopie tempo op te jaag.
Boland batted first in their match against Southwestern Districts, notching up 218 for 8 before declaring. Peter Pretorius top scored with a steady 42, whilst Todd Walker and Nevada Jacobs did most of the damage with the ball. SWD in response was skittled out for just 105, with Luke Philander bagging 5 for 39 in a superb display of spin bowling. Boland made just 24 for 1 before declaring in their second innings, setting a 139-run target. SWD managed 63 for 2 in the 16 overs that remained, handing Boland a first innings victory.
The wind was blowing across me, so like this way, and I use that because I'm an off spinner, so I use that to drift it, and the more drift, and it helps me to drift the ball and it just pops in again, so I can play with my speed a bit and work with the eyes and the heads of the batsman, and that helped me at the end of the day. And,
Northern Cape was sent into bat by Easterns, and the decision proved good for the Gauteng men, who dismissed their opponents for 134. Christmas Mpenyane was in great form with the ball, taking 4 for 14 in 10 overs. In reply, Easterns reached 161 for 3 before declaring, thanks in large to an unbeaten half-century from SA Under-19 batsman Kabelo Sekhukhune. Easterns fell narrowly short of an outright win, with Northern Cape finishing on 21 for 2 in 7 overs, as Easterns claimed a first innings victory.
I think credit to the bowlers. I think they bowled absolutely well, having to bowl against the wind, some of the guys. And also I think credit to Christmas. I think he bowled well. Most of the guys didn't expect him to bowl as well as he did, but he did. So I'm happy for him too.
Starting from the bowlers, I think the bowlers executed their skills very well. They They restricted the guys to a lowest total as possible. So I think we played and the Batman came through for us today.
There were 4 other matches that took place on day 1. Mpumalanga fought hard to manage a draw against a strong Western Province team. KwaZulu-Natal Inland claimed a first innings win over their coastal neighbours thanks to a brilliant 5-wicket haul from Jean de Wet. Nicolas Davin's 5 for 3 gave Namibia a 63-run win over Limpopo in the only limited over 50-over match of the day. Gauteng claimed a first innings win over Free State in the match which produced the Coca-Cola Hero of the Day when Dylan Aucamp took a superb catch to dismiss SA Under-19 star Vian Mulder in the Gauteng innings.
Well, it was the first bowl of the drinks. We came back onto the field. We were under a bit of pressure. We had a great start, but then the 2 batsmen that came in got settled quite well. And then the one was, he played the SA Under-19 last year. So then the very first ball I was at short catching, and then he drived it on the up in the air. Then I just kind of jumped up and hoped it stick, then it did.
Day 1 was definitely a day that belonged to the bowlers. With another day of time cricket lying in wait, the players will once again put all their skills to the test in the Coca-Cola Khaya Majola Cricket Week.